Hello and welcome to Farm Matters. In this tutorial we will be looking at how to add a sheep weight. If I begin by choosing the sheep tab at the top of the screen and then click Flock and Events, this will bring up my grid with my current flocks. If I then right click and choose Events and then Weight, this will bring me to the Add Weight screen. If I begin by adding the date of the weight, and then I can also add a reference. If I choose, I can then click Next. I can then manually add an animal into the grid by using the green plus sign here, where I can then add a tag number and then also add in a weight. You can also import animals into this grid using a CSV file by using the button here. We can then choose the file and click Open, and then for the event data we'll choose Weight. If we then click Next and then Finish, you'll get the question whether you would like to clear the current list of animals. You can choose yes or no. In this example we'll choose no, and as you can see, that information has been pulled through into this mini grid. You can also use an EID reader if you wish by using this button here. If we then click Next and then Finish, the weights will have now been added to each animal. So if we search for an animal that we've just entered the weight for by going to individual sheep, inputting the ear tag number, choosing the animal, and then View Edit Animal, if we then go to the Weight tab, we can see that weight has now been added to the record card for this animal. If you need to edit the information for the weight, you can do this by right-clicking on the animal and choosing View Edit History. So you will see to the right hand side the pencil. We can click that and then we can edit this information as we need. We then click Save, and this will then have updated the information in the record card. To delete a weight altogether, we go to the Past Events tab at the top of the screen, and then we choose Weights. We can then choose the animal we would like to delete the weight for, and then right click, choose Management, and then Delete Weight Group. You'll get the confirmation screen, which you can then click Yes. And as you can see, the weight has now been removed from the records. There may be times where you need to delete an individual weight when you've done several in one go. To do this, we simply go to Individual History. We then pick the animal we would like to delete the weight for. We right click and then Undo Weights. You'll get the confirmation screen. If we click Yes, you can see that weight has now been deleted. Hopefully, some of the things you've watched will help you maximise your use of the programme. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and click the subscribe button below.